Hi, my name is Kemi from the Media Club, Montgomery College in Tacoma Park, and I'm here interviewing Mr. Mark Behme. He is a Washington, D.C. based artist who works mostly with wood. Okay, my first question to you, Mr. Behme, is how did you start art in general?
I always knew I was going to be an artist when I was growing up, but after I started going to school, taking art lessons at a community college in Northern Virginia, I started doing painting and printmaking, but the painting was generally on cut-out plywood sheets that I would sand and prepare, and instead of usual rectangular or square kinds of canvases. Soon I would be gluing other elements to it, carving other carved elements, painting them. Eventually all of that falls away and I just start carving wood. And then the element of color comes in and out of it periodically here and there over the years. So it's kind of a nutshell of it.
Okay. My next question is, what inspires you, Mark, and what's your motivation?
I think I'm inspired a lot by a lot of writing or reading books, mostly surrealist literature, other writings about other artists that I'm interested in. I like the ghost shows on TV that I see their interaction with the spirit world or other entities or things you can't see. It's very intriguing to me, and I often think about trying to incorporate that kind of element into my pieces and adding a complexity or interest to them that makes people wonder or what's going on or think about those things.
My next question was, what was your education path for being an artist?
Well,
Becoming an artist?
I went to Northern Virginia Community College for 2 years and studied art there. And then I worked in a screen printing company in Alexandria for a while. And I worked my whole life as an illustrator, and I've the whole time done my own paintings and compositions. And does that answer your question?
Yeah.
Okay.
My next question is, what's the #1 work that you are the most proud of?
I'm kind of proud of I've been repurposing Louisville Slugger baseball bats and carving them as little dancers and ballerinas. And that's been kind of fun. It's kind of mixing it up from the guitars that I've been designing and working with. I guess I like working with these kind of functional elements because they're restricting a certain amount of what you can do, or working within a certain parameters that you can't ignore. And I like the challenge of having that functional aspect and what it does for design for many of the things I do.
Okay, my next question is, how did it feel receiving the award from Mr. Andy Warhol in the 1980s?
Oh, that was great. I worked on a paper mache and wood lobster costume, which was something that took me 45 minutes to get into in the parking lot. And walking into the place was very dramatic. Andy Warhol handed me the plaque after I won the competition. I had to hold it with my claws, which functioned as scissors inside, and I could actually grab things, pick up things. So I had to hold that for a little while as I worked off the stage.
My last question for you, Mr. Mark, is, what's in store for DMV in the 2012 year for Mr. Behme?
I'll be participating in one of the juried competition shows at Black Rock in Germantown next year. I think it's in the summer. I think it's June 2012. And it's going to be three-person show called Playful. I'll be the sculptor there. I'll be have all my art guitars there, and there'll be two other painters there as well. Should be a good show.
Sounds good. You say it's in Germantown?
Germantown.
All right, in the summertime. All right, thank you, Mr. Mark. It's fun interviewing you.
Thank you, Kemi.
All right.